everyone. It is time to check in for the past week. How did we do for our third weekly check-in? Stay tuned to find out.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side.
Hello, everyone. Marlene here, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here to do a few things this Monday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week so far. I know Monday is the beginning of a lot of people's weeks. For me, it is the start of my days off and my vacation because we are doing a graduation party this weekend for my daughter and two of her beautiful cousins. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We're going to be doing three things today. We are going to do our savings challenge first. So we're going to talk about Savopoly first. Then we're going to do our weekly check-in. And lastly, I want to show you guys something that I just created for my no spending goal that I have each and every month. Savopoly is a printable for any of you guys that do not know. And it looks like this. You can print it in color, which I probably should do now that I've got a color printer, huh? And you basically play Monopoly. You can get any version of this that you want. And I just chose the one from Marlene and I. I did not create this. I have been playing this game since last August, so almost a year. And we have to save some more money. We take the money for our Savopoly out of our cash envelopes or our cash dividers. So this is not something that's budgeted for unless something a little bit, weird happens. Last week, I did not film it. I did want to let you guys know that I had 2 rolls last week, 7-6, because we had doubles. So we put in $28 last week. And let's go ahead and get our rolls done for today. And today is July 19th. We roll every 2 weeks, just so you guys know. You could definitely roll on a weekly basis if you want, and your money would accumulate quicker. I get paid once a month, and my husband gets paid every 2 weeks. So for us, I thought every 2 weeks was a good compromise. So let's see, where are we at? 7-6. Right here, we landed on chance this last time. So let's go ahead and see. We've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $15 today. And I have to look at my watch again, even though I just told you guys what day it was. So it is 7/19. And we are going to be putting in $15. Let me grab my sinking fund for Savopoly. And I use an accordion file folder that holds our savings challenges. So there's Savopoly. And I need to remember to go get some colored index cards like my friend Kat Ritz over at the Fit-ish Budgeter. She uses these as well. And of course, we originally got this idea from our friend Jess over at J-Whackers. So 7/19. And we are depositing, and we said we were depositing $15. Now let's take a look at our cash envelopes to decide where this money is going to be coming from. I have a feeling most of it's going to be coming from our food, but let's go ahead and get these cash dividers on out of our wallet so that we can see what we've got and where it's going to be coming from. I can tell you guys this. I'm probably going to be over budget this month, but guess what? That's okay. It's life. All right. So the first thing I think we should do, I see we've still got 25 bucks here in miscellaneous and fun. So we're going to go ahead and grab 5 out of that, put that towards our Savopoly. And then we have got $10. And so we are just going to put Savopoly right here, minus 10. And the reason why, minus 5, I should say. The reason why I choose to pull this money out of our envelopes is I'm trying to get us to spend less money out of our envelopes or cash dividers. I say envelopes because that's what a lot of you guys use. And I tell you what, I watch a lot of your videos with all of your beautiful envelopes, and I just want them all. So I'm afraid to go that way. So $5 there. We still have $20 in miscellaneous and fun. And then we do have some other money, other places, but I believe we should go ahead and do $10 out of our grocery. And let's see what we've got for change in here. Do we have a 10? No, we don't. So let me find some change. Okay, so I grabbed a couple 10s. I exchanged one of my 20s. So we've got $10 right there. We are going to go ahead and put Savopoly on here. Minus 10, which leaves us with 263. All right, we'll put those right back there. So we have got $15 that we are adding in. And my mental math is not very good. So let's go ahead and add 15. You know, normally my mental math is, not too bad. But as soon as that camera starts rolling, everything goes a little haywire. So we should have $308. And I know I've already mentioned this to those of you guys that are subscribers and have been here for a while. But I have a lot of new subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos. It amazes me that we are almost to 800. How amazing is that? So let's make sure we've got $308. We've got 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 308 for Savopoly. And where I was going with thanking all of the subscribers was that. And so back to the reason for our Savopoly. We are planning on doing a 1-year anniversary trip back up to the lake where we got married at. And I just have to find the correct time to schedule it. So we're just going to rent a cabin up there, maybe for one night, maybe for 2 nights, depending on how much money it's going to cost and how much money we end up with in our Savopoly. But my husband and I both put into the Savopoly equally. When I pull out of the cash envelopes, if I pull out of my allowance, I ask him for funds from his allowance as well. So this is funded by both of us. And just so you guys know, this savings total would be higher if we had been saving for almost a year. But we did take some money out to go on a snow machining adventure with our children. So we pulled it out for our adventure for that. So $308. Let me go ahead and write on my chart or on my little board, $719. And I like to do that, and I like to highlight them so that I can see them. And once I think about it, I'm going to go ahead and print off the color version of these, you guys. Now that I have that color printer, I'm so excited for that. So $308, Savopoly is done. Hey, let me know, what kind of savings challenges do you guys know? There are so many savings challenges out there, and I love to hear what everybody does so that when I'm ready for my next savings challenge, that I know what I could easily do. So Savopoly, all done. Now let's go ahead and roll on back to our July calendar, and we're going to go ahead and get everything put on our calendar first, or make sure everything is on our calendar, and then we will talk about our weekly check-in. So let's get ourselves enough room. We're just going to have to get rid of this cutesy patootsy stuff. There we go. That'll work. And then we have got our categories. So let's take a look. And we need to go ahead and put in our Savopoly. We need to put $15. We also need to put on here where the Savopoly money came from. Now, I do not count this as a spending day. The day is not done yet, so I'm not going to put no spend on there because I might go to the grocery store today, but I might go tomorrow. So we have got Savopoly, and we're going to do it 2 times because there are 2 different categories we pulled from. So we had $5 and $10. Let's grab our highlighters so we can see which ones they came out of. So we have got the $10 came out of food. So we're going to go ahead and highlight this one with the food color. And then the next one that came out was miscellaneous and fun. So let's go ahead and highlight it this color. I sure do like these mile liners. They're just so pretty. So we are going to be starting on the 12th. You can see that my bills for my paycheck June 30th are in this pink color. So this pink color that you see, and then any of the stuff that you see at the very bottom, these are my husband's bills. So those are not spend days. And we also have Transfer Tuesday this last Monday, but that is not that's a no spend as well, because that money just gets taken out of the envelopes and moved into either savings or towards debt. So we had a no spend on the 12th, a no spend on the 13th. Here we go. Let's start right here. So on the 14th, I went to Ridley's, which is our grocery store, and spent $27. Let's look. We've got a no spend on the 15th, a no spend on the 17th, and a no spend on the 18th. So this is our only food expense. Let's take a look. Let's make sure that that is what we've got. And let's get this done. I give us $150 for each week for groceries. And then what I've done is I used to give us $200, but we do sometimes we go out of town, and living in a very small town means that shopping options are pretty limited, right? So what I do is I have my regular grocery, and then I most recently, I don't know what that means. I recently started an out-of-town / stockpile food. I only put $150 in each week. So this is what's left from last week. And then here is the $150 for next week. So I'm going to leave this $150 out because we're going to add it into our divider as soon as we check in to see what we've got. Now, let's see. So all we had was Ridley's, $27. That's it. So let's go ahead and check that off. And then we did have the Savopoly for 10, which we just put right over here. So let's go ahead and check that off. Let's make sure, well, first of all, let's see. So 263 minus 150, 113, because we have 150 right here. So we should have $113. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have got $113. I am going to go ahead and put an entry for today of TT, which means Transfer Tuesday. We're going to take that $113 out, and that will leave us with the $150 right here. So $150 for grocery is what we have left. This money right here will be set aside to be utilized during Transfer Tuesday. So let's move that off to the side. And let's talk about our stockpile, out of town, food. I'm trying to come up with some great name for this fund or this cash divider. So let me know if you can think of anything. The color for this one is this green right here. And so we've got Taco Bell that we went ahead and used. I went out of town to go to some doctor appointments. And so I grabbed Taco Bell for myself and brought it back to Pinedale for my husband and my sister-in-law. That's another thing. Living in a small town, there ain't much for fast food. So a lot of times we do that. So I went ahead and took 20 bucks out of the out-of-town stockpile food, because the reason for this is anytime we go out of town, a lot of times you're going to eat, right? Because you're out of town. But also, it just gives us that little bit of extra. So we've still got $80 left in the out-of-town stockpile food. Let's make sure we've got 20, 40, 60, and 80. So we're good there. I like to keep this money folded because I don't want it to get mixed in with my grocery, because I only have one divider as of right now for the groceries. Groceries is set. Then the next thing that we've got is car. And I do have my car divider right here. And it shows $20 for a car wash and $45 for gas. And that is, in fact, what we show, $20 and $45. So let's check these off, 20 and 45. We should have $45 left, which we do, 20, 40, and 5. I will tell you this. We are getting ready to go out of town $45 is not going to get me for the rest of the month because we are going out of town on Wednesday and we are driving to Utah, and then we're going to have to drive back, and then I will have the rest of the month to consider. Going to need some extra money. Where am I going to pull that from, you ask? Well, I've got my car sinking fund, and that is where that money is going to come from. Let's double check and make sure in our dividers that we don't have anything else that came out this last week. So my allowance, let's make sure I still have $74 in here. We've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So doing good on that. A lot of this will be leaving here very shortly because I am getting my eyelashes done. And then I've got my pay it forward. I just recently started this. I'm super excited. I will let you guys know some more on this tomorrow, but I should have $100. So let's make sure I still have that. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And again, I fold this in half because I don't want it to get mixed in with my allowance. Then let us take a look at the rest of our categories. So fun and miscellaneous, we just took $5 out of that. We are going to check this off because this is not going to go towards our next weekly check-in because the money is already gone. So fun and miscellaneous is set. Let's check home. Home right here has the $100 that we put in it, so still has it there. And then I've got my bank, and I do have some money here that needs to get over to the bank, so I will take care of that before too long. Here we are, week 3 of our check-in. So let's go ahead and write in our categories. So we check in for food, we check in for me, we check in for my car, home, and then miscellaneous and fun, and then unbudgeted. So let's talk about food first, right? We know that we have money that we spent, but let's take a look. We just did this on the calendar, but this is why I like having my list right here. So we took out $37 out of our food budget, and we started with $300. We started with $300 in this category and $100 in this category. So we started with $400. Sometimes I forget how I do my own tracking. I looked right up here and it said $400. And I'm sorry, that is creating a big shadow for you guys. Let me see. So food, we have got $400 that we started with. So we spent $37 at the grocery store. Then we spent $113 on Transfer Tuesday. So our ending balance is $150. This is what we're going to be starting our final week of July with. So food is all done. I will be able to put that back in my wallet. Next, let's go ahead and talk about me. And this one is very easy because I didn't spend any. Now, I just realized we've got our pay it forward that I am housing behind mine. So we are going to go ahead and put this right here. So it says pay it for. Let's see what we started with. So we started with $74. We have still got that $74, and we started with $100 for pay it forward. So let's go ahead and put these in. So we're going to put 74 right here, and then we are going to put 100 here. And then we did not plus or minus anything. So 0 and 0, and our ending balance is 74 and 100. I don't know why I insist on putting the zeros behind it. Doesn't fit within the spot, and then it just makes it look messy. I don't like messy. Now, let's check in for car. We know we had some expenditures here. With the car, we started with $110. And then we had 2 expenditures, 45 and 20. So that was a 65. And then that left us with 45. Look at how much better that looks. Doesn't that look better without the dollar signs and the zeros? And sometimes I tell you what, I just amaze myself. All right, then let's look for home and miscellaneous and fun. And we have got those right here. Home, we started with $100. And we did not spend anything. So we'll put 0 there. So our ending balance for home is $100. Miscellaneous and fun, we started with no dollars, but we put 25 in, just so you know that's what happened with miscellaneous and fun as well. We're just going to put that we started out with 25, and we did take $5 out, and that left us with $20. Now, the good thing is, unbudgeted, we did not have any unbudgeted expenses this week. So how amazing is that? A win in that category for today. I am going to try to start remembering to just put the numbers in here because I think that looks so much better. We do not have any additional notes that we need to put over here to the side. And we next are going to go to our no spends. So I have a goal each month to have no spends because I don't want to just be spending money every single day. It adds up, and before I know it, I have spent all of my money for the entire month and I'm only a week in, and I don't want that. So I've been tracking my no spends, and I've done that for quite a while. When I was using my Erin Condren, I had stickers. Now I'm just highlighting them. But I decided to go ahead and make myself some trackers for the month. So I created these trackers, and these are in my Etsy shop. I created 3 different trackers. You get all 3 because it's a bundle, and then that way you can do different things. So I've got a no spend tracker with a piggy, and it says save money by setting a no spend goal each month. Color 1 piggy for every no spend day. And then down here I have no spend monthly goal equals how many days. And then we've got the one just with some mad cash, right? Some dollars. Same exact thing, no spend goal. And then I just love the little mason jars, so I created one of those as well. Since we are using pink in for our no spends this month, I figured we should probably go ahead and roll on with our piggies. And let's go ahead and color these in. We're going to color in his little coin in yellow, and we're going to color him in pink. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11, but our goal is 20. That's kind of a steep goal, but we're just going to have to see. So let's go ahead and put right here, 20 is our no spend days. And I am going to go ahead because I like to know what month I'm working on. So I'm going to go ahead and write July 2021. So we get to color in 11 piggies. There are 31 piggies here, just in case you want to set up I want to not spend for 31 days. I am not going to color them all in a row because I want the sheet to look pretty. So I am going to color in whichever ones I want.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it.
yes. I just love the little piggies. But let me know, what's your favorite? So if you've made it this far in the video, put a piggy emoji if you like this tracker better. Put a coin emoji if you like the little mason jars with coins in it. And put a dollar bill if you like this no spin tracker better. I just think these are so much fun. I love being able to color. And so I wanted to give myself a no spin tracker. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week for my weekly check-in. As I was filming this video, I felt really off. I think it's because I got off a night shift and I'm trying to film while I'm tired. That is never a good idea. But thank you guys so much for joining me. And make sure you come back tomorrow for Transfer Tuesday because I have some exciting news to announce. All right, everybody. Until I see you next time, keep on smiling. Bye.